Have you ever thought about how deeply our lives are intertwined with technology? Today we hear about advanced technologies like neuromodulation or brain-computer interfaces, machines that can literally connect to our nervous system. And it feels futuristic, right? But the truth is, humans have always been inseparable from technology. From the first sparks of fire, to spears, to clothing, technology has always been our survival partner. Without it, we wouldn't be here. But here's the key point. Technology is not neutral. It doesn't just sit quietly, waiting to be picked up like a hammer. It actively shapes our lives. It mediates how we see the world, how we interact with others, and even how we understand ourselves. Some philosophers make a really bold claim. They say we don't actually have a fixed, unchanging self. There is no permanent me locked inside. Instead, who we are, our personality, our character, even our sense of identity, emerges out of our relationships with the world. And technology is one of the most powerful relationships we have. Think about that for a moment. The way we engage with technology doesn't just change what we do. It changes who we are. It shapes the kind of people we are becoming. One philosopher who explained this beautifully is Don Ide. Now, of course, there are countless ways humans can interact with technology. But Ide said there are 4 main categories, 4 basic types of relationships that cover the whole spectrum. Today, I want to share just the first one with you. The other 3 we will dive into in the next episodes. The first is called embodiment. This happens when technology feels like part of your body. Think of eyeglasses. When you put them on, you don't spend the day thinking about the glasses themselves. You simply see the world more clearly through them. Or take the example of a blind person with a cane. At first, the cane might feel like an external object, something separate. But once they have mastered it, it no longer feels like a stick in the hand. It becomes an extension of touch, almost like extra fingertips reaching into the world. The cane itself disappears from attention. What is felt is not the cane, but the world through the cane. In that sense, it becomes part of the body, part of perception, part of being. And now think about your smartphone. Strange as it may sound, it sometimes works in exactly the same way. When you are scrolling through Instagram or reading tweets, you are not really aware of the glass screen in front of you. You are not even noticing your fingers tapping. The phone itself disappears. What you experience is the flow of images, stories, or conversations. In that moment, the smartphone has become part of your body, part of your perception. Just like your fingers or your eyes, which you don't notice while engaging the world through them. That's embodiment. Technology literally becomes an extension of who we are. So, Next time you reach for your phone, your glasses, or even just notice your reliance on everyday tools, ask yourself, what parts of my body, of my perception, are now technological? Stick with me for the next episodes, where we will explore another fascinating way humans and technology relate to one another. I am Ehsan Erzurumçiler, a researcher of technology, and I invite you to join me in exploring how technology transforms our sense of what it means to be human.